What's going on, everybody? It's your boy King Kife back in your life with another NBA basketball breakdown and prediction videos. As always, let's get right on into it with our last night's Thursday night breakdown of our game, starting off with the Denver Nuggets defeating the Cleveland Cavaliers 115-109 by Nikola Jokic's 24 points, 18 rebounds, and 13 assists. And I was watching this tape today, and it was just crazy to me. The one guy had said Embiid over Jokic. You've got to be fucking high on crack, bro. If you think that Joel Embiid is higher right now than Nikola Jokic, sure, he's averaging more points. But look what Nikola Jokic is doing. Look where they are. Number one. I think that says all you need to say about that. Nikola Jokic will be a 3-time MVP, and if he doesn't, he was snubbed, he was robbed, whatever you want to call it. That's what he was. In our next game, speaking of Philly, we had the Philadelphia 76ers defeat the Memphis Grizzlies 110-105 with James Harden's 31.7 rebounds, 7 assists, and 6 3-point makes. And I wasn't able to watch this on TV because I'm in Canada, didn't have it on TV, unfortunately, but I caught it on ESPN on Instagram. Dillon Brooks, James Harden got into it within 3 minutes. Guess who got into it first, though? Of course, it was Dillon Brooks, that fucking punk, dude. Someone's just gotta slap him, punch him, take him down, drop him a few pegs because he needs it. He thinks he's a so-called tough guy. So does the whole Memphis. They think they're all tough guys. They think they're all about that. They ain't about nothing. It's sad. Like, someone's really got to just hit him with a respect stick other way of a left hook or a right hook or something. That guy has it coming, man. And he'll get his receipt one way or another. Someone's going to have a really bad day going for him and just they're going to knock his block off. But I digress. In our next game, we have the Utah Jazz defeating the OKC Thunder 121-19 behind Lauri Markkanen's 43 points, 10 rebounds, and 3 3-point makes. He just was not going to be denied. He was not going to let them lose this game. Great one from them, great one from Lauri, and I move on. In our next game, we have Luka and the Dallas Mavericks defeating the San Antonio Spurs 142-116 behind Luka's 28 points, 7 rebounds, and 10 assists. Looking good right now. I mean, it's against the Spurs. You should win against the Spurs. I want to see them against a top flank team like the Suns. I want to see that now. KD versus Kyrie. That'd be cool to watch. I want to see them versus the Celtics. They won't be able to handle them. They won't be able to handle the Celtics. Milwaukee won't be able to handle Milwaukee. But I just want to see it. I want to see how good they really think they are. In our next game, we have the Boston Celtics defeating the Pacers 142-138 behind Jason Tatum's 31 points, 12 rebounds, and 7 assists. Great win from them. Indiana kept it close because they're young lags, like I said they would. But in the end, Boston won. In our next game, we have the Sacramento Kings defeating the Portland Trail Blazers 133-116 behind Aaron Fox's 31 points. Great win from them. That crowd is so into it, man, with the whole light to beam and everything. It's great to see what they're doing over there. I hope they make a deep playoff run as a dark horse. It'd just be cool to see. No Damian Lillard, no, not really of any of their main players. They kind of just played the bench guys. And Shaquille Little came out just smoking hot. That man could not miss. Respect to that guy. In our next game, we have the LA Lakers defeating my Golden State Warriors 124-111 behind Malik Beasley's 25 points, 7 3-point makes, and 3 steals. I didn't even watch this game. I got tired around 9 o'clock last night and said, I'm going to go to bed. My guys are going to lose. And they lost. I mean, nothing else to expect there. You saw Steph Curry's bench reaction like, here we go. I feel bad for him. I feel bad for my team. We'll get it back next year, hopefully. I'd love to see our guys make the playoffs, but they will. But they won't really do much there. They'll be a first or second round out, if I'm being quite honest. But great one from the Lakers. They needed it, and now they can start making that push that they want to make. In our next game, we have the Orlando Magic defeating the Detroit Pistons 108-106 behind Wendell Carter Jr.'s 14 points and 14 rebounds. Two future teams going at it. Cool to watch. Nothing much more to say about that one. And in our last and final game, the Toronto Raptors defeating the New Orleans Pelicans 115-110 behind Jakob Poeltl's 21 points, career high, 18 rebounds, and 3 steals. Toronto looking good right now. Will they look good come playoffs? No. They'll look good, but every other team will look great, and they'll get smoked in the first or second round. I'd say the first, to be quite honest. But let's get into our Friday night slate, starting off with the Thunder going to take on the Suns. I'm going to take the Suns here. The Thunder on a back-to-back. Yes, they have young legs, but still they got to do all that traveling and stuff. The Suns will be ready for him. Kevin Durant will make his debut eventually, not tonight. I'm hearing next Wednesday. He's going to be making his debut. It'll be cool to see. cool to see him back in that 35. But right now, the Suns have Devin Booker, so they'll fly by the Thunder. The Thunder could surprise them and get a win. I think it'll be close there for about maybe 2 to 3 quarters, and then the Suns will pull away in the fourth or third, or like late third quarter. In our next game, we have my guys going to take on the Rockets. We get to go back home. Hopefully, get a home win. Hopefully, we bounce back, beat the Rockets, and get right back to 500. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully, we should win, but we'll see. Nothing's guaranteed in the NBA league. In our next game, we have the Kings going to take on the Clippers. The Kings coming off a back-to-back. Clippers are fresh. I'm going to take the Clippers here. I think it'll be another close game, but I think the Clippers will edge them out just because they've had rest, and the Kings haven't. But we'll see. I think it'll be a good game all around, though. In our next game, we have the Hornets going to take on the Timberwolves. It's the Timberwolves. The Hornets are the worst team in the league. The Timberwolves need wins right now to be in playoff contention, play-in playoff contention. But yeah, they'll get the win here, and they need one. The Knicks will go take on the Wizards. I'm going to take the Knicks here, even though the Wizards have been great. I think this will be a very, very, very close game, but I'm going to say Jalen Brunson just edges the Wizards out and gets them that win they need. But I think it'll be a duel between Jalen Brunson and one Bradley Beal. I think those two are going to go at it tonight, but we'll see. Then we have the Cavaliers going to take on the Hawks. I'm actually going to take the Cavaliers here. I'm going to say they're going to bounce back win after losing to the Nuggets in a closer one at home. I'm going to say they get it done on the road against the Hawks. The Hawks don't even have a head coach anymore. I'm sorry, Nate McMillan. I'm sorry that Trae Young is a punk. You didn't deserve that. Trae's got to be more professional and more of a superstar and more of a leader of his team. But they should be getting Quinn Snyder eventually, but they don't have him right now. And I think the Cavaliers will take advantage of that. In our next game, we have the Heat going to take on the Bucks, possibly game of the night, most likely game of the night. I'm going to take the Bucks at home. I don't know who they really have. I don't believe Giannis will play yet. He is still, a couple weeks out from playing again. But this is the time that I said, even to my dad, I said, this is the time Chris Middleton needs to get it going. He needs to get it going in a big way. So that when Giannis comes back, him and Giannis are right here again. The duo. As they call them, Batman and Robin, or Batman and Superman, or, The Heat are no slouch for Jimmy Butler, though, of course. But I'm going to take the Bucks here in a very close victory at home. And in our last and final game, we have the Nets going to take on the Bulls. The Nets got it done before. I think they'll get it done again. The Bulls are nothing to scoff at. I mean, they're not any good, but if you sleep on them, they could surprise you. But I don't think they'll surprise the Nets here. The Nets have played them before. They played them with the new squad already. I think they get it done, and they get it done in a bigger way, away from home court. And guys, that's it. As always, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let me know your predictions in the comments down below. And it's been your boy King Kaif, and I'm out. Peace.